In this video, we'll learn how to find the area of one petal of the 3 petal rose. The formula to use is area equals to half integral from alpha to beta of r squared d theta. So r squared is very easy. It will just be 6 cosine 3 theta squared. But what is a good choice for alpha and beta? To do that, we will ask ourselves, when is r 0 on 2 consecutive times? So on the side, we know when r is equal to 0, then 6 cosine 3 theta is going to be 0. And if we divide by 6, we know that cosine of 3 theta will be 0. 3 theta, when cosine of something is 0, then 3 theta will take a lot of many different values. For example, minus 90 degrees, which we put this in radian, or 90 degrees, or maybe 270 degrees, so on and so forth, for cosine to be 0. So there are a lot of values. So I'm going to put dot, dot, dot. So if you divide throughout by 3, there are so many possibilities for theta when r is 0. So 3 pi over 2 dividing by 3 is pi over 2. And then there are a lot of values. So I put dot, dot, dot. So we're just going to pick 2 consecutive values for alpha and beta. So knowing that, we'll put minus pi over 6 for alpha and pi over 6 for beta. So now it's a question of how you integrate a cosine square. So let's expand this. Expanding that, we'll get 36 cosine square. We know how to integrate cosine square. To integrate cosine square, we convert that to 1 plus cosine twice the angle over 2. So I'm going to erase that and replace it with 1 plus cosine, well, twice of 3 theta will be 6 theta over 2. Okay. I'm able to cancel, for example, 2, cancel with that. So 36 dividing by 4 is a 9. So integrating 1, I get theta. Integrating cosine 6 theta, I get sine 6 theta over 6. So finding the antiderivative, all I need to do is substitute. Oops. Negative pi over 6 to pi over 6. So if I substitute them, I get 9 pi over 6 plus sine 6 times of that will be pi minus negative pi over, I keep writing pi over 2 when I mean pi over 6. So this is really pi over 6. That is really pi over 6, not pi over 2. Whoops. And then plus sine of negative pi over 6 times 6, which is negative pi. This is going to be 0 because sine of pi is 0, sine of negative pi is also 0. So together, we will get 9 times of pi over 6 plus pi over 6. That's going to be 9 times of pi over 6 plus pi over 6. That's 2 pi over 6. And 2 pi over 6 is the same as pi over 3. So 9 times of pi over 3. And that's just 3 pi. So the area of one petal of this 3 petal rose is 3 pi.